Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Srivastava here, founder of Online Study for You. Friends, as you are aware, Capgemini on-campus hiring for 2026 batch is started, and the registration process for on-campus batch is also closed now. So basically, this hiring was happening through the superset platform. Capgemini invites you to superset to apply for its software engineer Capgemini Excel 2025-2026 position. Complete the registration. 5th of September was the last date. This is only for the on-campus. In on-campus also, wherever the college was visiting, right, is visiting basically. So there only the link was shared by the TPO. The exam is starting from 9th of September. In some colleges it is day after tomorrow. In some colleges it is on 16th, right? On different dates it is there. Now comes what are the rounds, and in communication round I am going to give you the complete detail today, like what all type of questions will be there. 28 questions, 60 minutes, okay, and these are the parts. And in that, the type of questions in grammar and sentence correction, business communication writing, task, situational awareness and response, okay, and then workplace reading comprehension, workplace listening comprehension, and then spoken communication simulation. So we are going to discuss in detail. So see, this is the first time which Capgemini is going to conduct this. So friends, one thing is very sure that these are the expected type of questions which we have framed by ourselves. Okay, it might match in your exam or might not, but similar kind of questions will be asked in exam. Capgemini has for 3 different role: analyst, analyst star, and senior analyst. For the previous year question, the link is given in description. Okay, so where you will be able to find out the previous year questions, and also most of the previous year questions we have kept inside this Capgemini crash course. So Capgemini crash course, so here lot of previous year questions are there, and today also we are going to put more questions, previous year questions, the screenshots, which will help you to understand exactly the questions which was asked earlier. If you're already part of Achiever batch, then no need to buy Capgemini crash course separately. If you have not yet bought, please buy. It is just some 709 rupees. But friends, see, many times what happens, right? Because of lack of awareness, and if the previous questions, see, many times the questions gets repeated and we do not basically solve the previous year question, and that is the reason we lose the exam. Okay, and friends, in 2026, right, the market is not that good, so each and every company will matter a lot. So go for Achiever batch. You do not have to buy anything else. Okay, and trust me, there are a lot of content which is very useful for you. Capgemini will hire analyst for 4.25 LPA, analyst star for 5.5 LPA, senior analyst for 7.5 LPA. Okay, this is their registration process. After that, English assessment 9 to 20 of September. So in most of the colleges it is planned on 16th of September only, and physical assessment 12 to 25th of September. Okay, this is how the flow will go. Chalo bhai, aage badho. Haan. So this is the flow. So first communication round will be there, then technical assessment, then coding assessment, and then gamified round, and then you will be having interviews. Communication round will be 30 minutes. That's what in the last year it was, but this year they have made it 60 minutes. Okay, so this year they have made it 60 minutes, and also there is some changes, okay, in the pattern. So this year they have made it for 60 minutes, and total number of questions will be 28. We will discuss in detail, and this part is also changed, correct? Okay, then your technical assessment 40 question, 40 minutes, this remains same. Gamified round we will discuss in more details. Coding round, 2 coding questions, 45 minutes. This will decide you will be able to join analyst prime or analyst star, you say, or senior analyst. Interviews, different roles are different, but anyway, I have talked about 3 roles: 4 lakhs per annum, 5.75 and 7.5 LPA. Okay, fine. Then, so except your communication round, so pseudo code plus IT 40 question 40 minutes, verbal ability. See, in many colleges last year they had asked verbal ability also. Okay, so 30 question 30 minutes, but this time they have said verbal ability is not there. game based aptitude around 24 question, 24 minute, and behavior around 5 sections, 9 minute each. Okay, anyway, so we will talk one by one. Okay, and here if I go back, my dear friends, okay, so I will talk about this. So communication round, 60 minute, and then you will be having 28 questions. Okay, fine. Technical assessment, 40 minutes, 40 questions. 2 questions, 45 minutes. Okay, gamified round, so around 24 minutes and 24 questions, and then interview. So this is going to be your pattern basically. Okay, and it is in more details. Verbal ability they might ask or they might not ask. That clarity Capgemini is only having, because Capgemini either ask communication round or they ask verbal ability, so they don't ask together, but last year they have asked. Okay, fine. So based on what is communicated in your college, you can prepare. Okay, now, so friends, if we talk about the communication round, okay, so round 1 is your communication round, as we saw. So round 1 is your communication round. So total there will be 28 questions and the timing will be 60 minutes across the following section. Now, section 1, if you will see, so it is grammar and sentence correction, 10 questions. Business communication writing, 2 questions. So what is this grammar and sentence correction? We will talk. Business communication writing, 2 questions. Task, situational awareness and response, chat, email, 6 questions. Workplace reading comprehension, 4 questions. Workplace listening comprehension, 4 questions. Okay, spoken English simulation, 2 questions. For each prompt, the maximum allowed recording time will be shown before the question begins. So you get like, okay, so 1 minute, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, see, 28 questions, 60 minutes. So that means you can assume there'll be some question for which they will give you 2 minutes, some question they will give you 3 minutes, some question they will give you 30 seconds also. For each prompt, the maximum allowed recording time will be shown. Okay, you may subsort respect something. Okay, your answers must include at least 100 spoken words to be evaluated. 100 spoken words. See, 100 words means I love online study for you. This is 3 words, right? So I know I love online study for you. I know I love 5 words. Okay, I know, you know, I teach on online study for you, something like that. So your words will be keep increasing. So that is what they're telling. You will have 60 minutes to complete the assessment. Okay, now, so grammar and sentence correction. So basically, friends, grammar and sentence correction. Grammar is what? Your first of all, you should have knowledge of your present tense, past tense, future tense. Okay, and then if you goes on sentence correction, you should have knowledge of where to place noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, right? Parts of the speech basically you say. So all those things you should know. Articles you should know. Then only you will be able to solve. Now let us take one example. So incorrect sentences, their sentence will be given. C not likes mangoes, and then the option will be do not, does not, does, something like that. So C do not like mangoes is a wrong sentence, and C does not like mangoes is the correct sentence. C is what? Singular, plural, something comes, right? So singular, plural, so that is what comes. So that you need to keep in mind. Okay, then explanation. C takes does, and the verb should be in the base form after does. Okay, now question number 2. C is married with a doctor. So C is married to a doctor. The correct preposition. So here preposition, your parts of a speech, preposition, conjunction. Okay, so all those things we have to keep in mind, that parts of a speech. Okay, so we have noun. Okay, even I have forgotten. Pronoun, adjective, right? Verb, adverb. Okay, 5. Then preposition, conjunction, and then interjunction, right? I hope I am right. Okay, so parts of a speech you need to keep that in mind, then only you will be able to correct the sentence. So basically, if you say verbal ability is there or not, see, verbal ability is anyway inherited in this particular communication round, because without this verbal ability, our communication round cannot be better, right? Okay, then next one. So next one is business communication writing 2 questions. So see friends, this Capgemini communication round, no, when I was trying to understand, see, these are they are going to conduct for the first time. So when I was going through their what they have written, okay, the sections, then I realized most of the things they are trying to maintain within the workplace. That means the questions, right? The questions will be based on what exactly happens inside the company during the meetings. Okay, when you write an email to your manager, okay, when you have to get some work done from the colleagues. So right, all those things, when you are reporting to your manager, when you're reporting to your team lead, okay, when you have customers and customers has some queries. So like this, it is like completely inside the company environment. So you should know a little bit about how exactly happen, what exactly happens in the company. So daily you will have a meeting with your team, with your manager, okay, what work is there. So you should have a little idea about this. Okay, now, so let us see one example of this. So write a professional email to your manager requesting leave for 2 days due to personal reasons. Now friends, so basically they're telling business communication writing. So I don't think you will have to write anything over there, okay, but whatever it is, write or it is to speak, okay, in both the cases what you have to do is you have to write in a proper way. See, first subject will be there. So request for leave on 10th and 11th of September. Now don't take leave on 16th of September when you have this communication round, okay. So dear manager name, so dear Pratik Srivastava, okay, fine. I would like to request leave on 10th and 11th of September due to personal reasons. I will ensure that all my pending tasks are completed in advance and will hand over a urgent work to my colleague. Kindly approve my request. Or, right, so you cannot say, sir, 10th and 11th I am going to fail sick. अरे भाई तुमको फ्यूचर कैसे पता है फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है. Then the Capgemini will tell, after 16th of September communication round, anyway you are not going to get selected, right? So you have to give the proper answer here, okay. So best regards and your name. So your name is whatever, Babu Lal, Babu Rao, whatever it is, okay, fine. Then next, the third section comes task, situational awareness and response, chat, emails, 6 questions. So friends, definitely see, because Capgemini is a service based company, so they wanted a student to know how to write an email, how to respond to the chats, because many times when I will say we have certain kind of hirings, what people will do, so they will send an email, attachment will be missing, email will be there, find my resume. अरे भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो, what you want to tell, you have to elaborate, but nobody does that. So that is the reason I think all those things are starting now itself, so that the students will be quite aware of how to write a mail, how to respond in chats. This assessment contains anyway this 28 questions. Out of that, task, situational, answers and response, chat, email, 6 questions, okay. So here you mistakenly sent a wrong response in the chat mail. How do you recover? Now, so your manager asked, did you complete the task? Now you are replying, okay baby, we'll meet at 6 p.m. at Connaught Place in KFC, right? So obviously that is a wrong response. So how are you going to correct it? So I apologize for the confusion in my previous mail. To clarify, okay, to clarify the information, okay, thank you for your patience. I will make sure this is handled correctly moving forward. See, you don't have to use this kind of complicated terms, right? So you might not, you do not have to remember anything. So sorry for the email which I sent by mistake. I will make sure this does not happen again, and then you can reply to that particular email. Or you can also say that if by mistake wrongly you sent, then there is an option in Outlook where you will be able to recall the email if you sent and realized soon after you sent. Okay, so this kind of questions will be there. Okay, so these are the practice questions. I just wanted to tell you, okay, this is how it will come. Okay, then workplace reading comprehension. See, they are only telling bhaiya workplace reading comprehension. These students know. I mean, see, because I am working in IT company, I know. Okay, so workplace. First of all, workplace. These are the terms only. No, in engineering, you will not be able to hear what the workplace is. Okay, so that you will not be able to understand. Correct? Okay. So workplace reading comprehension, 4 question. Workplace. Okay. So Accenture now. So what will happen? There will be a passage or comprehension will be given. Okay. And based on that, some questions will be asked. This you have to listen carefully. Accenture recently introduced a new hybrid work policy. Employees can choose to work from home up to 3 days a week, depending on project requirements. The company stated that policy is designed to improve work-life balance and employee productivity. However, employees working on client-side projects may need to follow client-specific work arrangements. Managers are required to ensure that the team collaboration is not affected, regardless of where employees work. Okay, now. So, how many days per employee work from home under the new policy? So, maximum bhaiya 3 days. Here it is 3 days. So, you have to answer 3 days. What is the main purpose of new policy? Work-life balance. Who needs to ensure that collaboration? So, that manager, right? So, managers here. Managers, right? Okay. Then, are client-side employees automatically covered under the hybrid? No. So, they may have to follow the client-specific work arrangements. Okay, what are the types of work arrangement is this policy? So this is hybrid work, a mixture of office and work from home policies. Okay, so this is there in Cognizant also. So based on a comprehension, you need to tell the answers. Okay, fine. Then the workplace listening comprehension. Okay, so here one example has been given. So suppose during a client presentation, okay, so good morning now, so you have to listen, and then so there the previous one there might be a slide. See, either it is text or it will be listening mode, right? Text mode or listening mode. So whatever it is, things remain same. If it is text based, it will be easy for you to answer. If you have to listen and then answer, then you have to listen it very, very carefully. Okay, so now here workplace listening comprehension, example 1. Good morning everyone. As you know, the client presentation is scheduled for Friday at 3 p.m. So note down the important words. Friday at 3 p.m. I will need the final slides ready by Thursday evening. When they need? So by Thursday evening. So I can review them. Raj, please handle the data charts, and Priya take care of the design. So always girls are good at design. So Priya will take the design. Raj, charts. Okay, fine. Now again in comment section, sir, why are you always behind girls? Who said girls are always good at design? They are not good at coding. I don't mean that. Okay. Also remember the client request, we include the Q2 revenue numbers. Any question? So when is the client presentation scheduled? By Friday 3 p.m. By when the slides are ready? Thursday evening. There will be some more questions will be there. I have not kept it here. I just wanted to tell you what exactly is this. Then spoken communication simulation. Okay, so you are introducing yourself in a meeting, right? So they will ask you, please introduce yourself in a meeting. Okay, 2 questions will be there. Could you give a quick introduction? So you can start. See, already you have prepared yourself for the interview, so it will be easy. So sure, my name is Pratik Srivastava. I recently joined as an associate engineering in the networking team. My background includes 2 years of experience, 1 year of experience, or 0 years of experience in software testing and client support. I'm looking forward to contributing to upcoming projects and collaborating with all of you. These are some standard terms: contributing to the company growth, collaboration with the team members, right? What is favorite mode of transport and why? My favorite mode of transport is trains because they combine comfort, efficiency, and scenic views during the journey. Favorite place to visit in hometown when you young? 50 words, 100 words. My favorite place to visit in my hometown when I was young was the local park because it has more number of beautiful faces. No, bye. Okay, so it had wide open spaces, beautiful trees, and a peaceful lake where I love to sit and watch the ducks. The park was a perfect spot for picnic, playing, and relaxing with my friends. Right? Okay. Next. So these are your kind of communication round. When you comes to round 2, the second round was technical round, 25 pseudocode question and 15 IT fundamental question. We are already putting more videos on the Capgemini course regarding the pseudocode, the pseudocode which was asked sometime back. Okay, so from there, okay, so this is definitely going to be useful. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then. Okay, pseudocode questions from bitwise, logical, and for loop. DSA MCQs were there. CN computer network, OSI model. This is not ODI. This is OSI model. DBMS protocol, IP address, cloud computing. Questions like TCP, UDP on which layer? And these are all elimination rounds. Okay. Then there was essay was there in round 3, and in some colleges there was verbal ability. But this time it might or might not be there. But anyway, you just have some kind of information here. Okay, fine. And then round 4, the fourth round was behavioral round, psychometric test. This will be a non-elimination round. Okay, and this might be there this time also because it is just for knowing your behavior, like are you a team player? Agree, strongly agree. Round 5 was the coding round, 2 questions, time allocated was 45 minutes. This is for the different roles. And the 6th round was game best. So it is game best round. Grid challenge, switch challenge, motion challenge, digit challenge, deductive, inductive, around 4 sections. Okay, time per section 6 minutes. Adaptive in nature, it is an elimination round. Okay, and these were some questions. Already this has been put in this particular link. Here if you'll go Capgemini, if you go here, so you can see all these questions. Okay, and this registration is closed. This is what I wanted to discuss with you. This will give you a little bit of information that how your communication round is going to happen. So it will be easy only. Don't get scared. The only thing is be prepared. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you. Thank you, take care, and all the very, very best. You have to believe on your luck. Okay, so this time definitely your luck will support you. Thank you.